Hi there, my name is Matthew Hoffman, and my clients refer to me as the Vet Whisperer. Welcome to Introduction to Selling Your Veterinary Practice. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the different things involved with the selling of an independent vet practice and what goes into the preparation of it, and some of the things that you can expect when thinking about going through the process, and what to expect as a veterinarian, and who I am and how I might be able to help you throughout the process. So my name is Matthew Hoffman, like I said once again, and I have been assisting and consulting veterinarians for the last several years, and I have over 20 years of experience in negotiation and high-end real estate sales. I provide tips and resources to my clients in a consulting manner to help position and best prepare a practice for the future sale, merger, partnership, or acquisition from a consolidation company or an independent buyer. Um, with my additional experience, I also have been certified as a professional mediator, and I have relationships with dozens of independent and corporate partners who may be very interested in purchasing your veterinary practice. But what can I do as someone who's not a veterinarian to assist you, and what can you expect when you are going to go through the process of selling a veterinary clinic? Well, the first thing that you have to look at is how your practice is viewed through the eyes of the buyers or the consolidation companies, and what they're looking for in your practice. Because as a veterinarian who has spent their life and blood, sweat, and tears in building up a practice over many years or even decades, your expertise is in serving your clientele and assisting all the wonderful pets and animals that you help save throughout all of these years. It's not necessarily putting you in the best position for selling, a medical practice. One of the first things that they're going to do an analysis of when one is looking at your practice is they're going to do what's called an EBITDA calculation, which in short is the net profit of your business, because that enables a end buyer to take a look at how your practice is currently performing, and then they can try to project into the future what your practice might be capable of, or what the growth could potentially be into the future should they decide to partner with or acquire or buy your practice. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is that all of the different companies who are in this space, they all look for different things in a practice and in a partnership, and they all execute a different strategy once they do partner with you. So each one is a different fit and has a different approach to the overall veterinary space than the other, and that can be very important when you're considering who you might want to partner with. They all view the value of practices differently, and they all have their own formulas for how they do this calculation. But in general, they try to get to, like I spoke about earlier, the EBITDA, or the net profit for your practice, to help determine the long-term, potential for that in a partnership with you. Now, a couple other things that they're going to look at right in the very beginning is how many active full-time doctors do you have on staff? And then in addition to that, they're going to look at how many examination rooms you might have in your physical facility. And then they're going to look at what the potential might be for adding additional examination rooms and expanding the facility in the future, or if there even is the possibility for doing so. And then the other thing that is very important to those who might be considering partnering with you is how many years you've been in business, how large your clientele is, and what the future prospects are for growing that practice in the coming decades, as they may be doing business with you. So some of those things are the different factors that are involved in the just the overall process for selling a veterinary practice and how a practice is looked at. And so what I do, or what I can offer to any of my clients who might be interested, is a free, no obligation, confidential consultation where I do an evaluation of your practice and try to figure out what that EBITDA might be, so that we can determine, how valuable your practice is now, and then I can hopefully make some, helpful suggestions to you for how to best position your practice now and then into the future to make it most attractive and generate the highest and the best offers and terms should you decide in the future to look for someone to do a partnership or a consolidation with you. If you found, that's all I have for you today, but if you found any of this information helpful, please like this video, and of course, please subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of all the future information and videos that I'm going to be providing to you. And if you would like to contact me directly, please visit me at vet-whisperer.com or send me a direct message on any of the social media platforms that you may have seen this video on. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you in the future.